And now for a very interesting study. This was done by Dyson, and I really have to say hats off to them for doing something like this. They did a study, and a very unique way of doing this study, where they got a lot of people, and the study was done all over the world, multiple cities all over the world. Delhi was one of them. And the way this study was done was that we do know the kind of pollution in the air that we breathe in when we are, let's say, inside our homes and we have an air purifier, or in our offices where maybe the enterprise level air purifiers are working. But what about everywhere else? What is a day in the life of a person that lives in a polluted city? A very, very interesting study done with a very, very interesting technology. Take a look.
Air pollution, the bane of our times. And while the knowledge about the kind of air and pollutants we breathe is growing, very few of us really understand the air we breathe all day, in our homes, in our offices, and also when we're out in between. In order to understand this trend better, Dyson conducted a global air quality lockdown project in 14 cities across the globe. With this study, Dyson aimed to investigate air quality changes during and after the COVID-19 lockdown. Each city had a single participant to help in the study. Representing India was KARUNA, who is with us today to share her experience of the project. Now, Dyson is renowned for its innovation, and the tool that they've used to conduct this research takes innovation to a whole new level. Dyson Air Quality Backpack is a portable air sensing device that collects air pollution data on the move. This unique backpack comes with a customized system made after reworking the available sensing technology used in Dyson air purifiers. Phase 1 of the study started in October, the second in November, a month which sees a serious spike in air pollution levels because of multiple factors like weather conditions, crop burning, construction work. In both phases, KARUNA repeated the same activities and routine with the air quality backpack. The study highlights how PM 2.5 levels remained high both indoors and outdoors. In phase 1, the data showed how air quality can be impacted by daily activities. Actions like frying food in the kitchen caused a 5-time increase in PM 2.5 levels, while visiting an outdoor market caused NO2 levels to rise to very poor levels. During phase 2, the PM 2.5 levels saw a significant jump irrespective of the activity taking place. Another important highlight of the study was the impact of city pollution in green spaces. In phase 1, when Karuna went to visit Lodi Garden, her personal exposure to pollution was in the good range. But the situation took a serious turn for the worse in phase 2, with outdoor PM 2.5 exposure averaging extremely poor on the Dyson AQI scale.
I took my daughter for a picnic to a public park, and what looked like beautiful green surrounded by trees. It was a perfect winter afternoon, I remember. Ideally, we were exposing ourselves to very high PM 2.5, and that was an eye-opener for me from this study that I did with Dyson. I think as a mother, that puts me at concern. I really need to be more mindful and more educated in terms of the choices I make.
Perhaps the most important observation of this study was the presence of volatile organic compounds in our households. These VOCs are usually found in our daily items like aerosols and cleaning sprays. It was noted that opting for non-aerosolized alternatives or good ventilation when the outside air is clean can significantly improve the air quality indoors. However, when the outdoor air quality deteriorates, opening windows to ventilate a space can have a negative impact on indoor pollution levels.
One of the biggest changes that I'm going to make is to have a good air quality purifier. I'm using a Dyson air purifier right now, and keeping it switched on, especially when I have cues that the AQI outside is really poor.
With the menace of air pollution getting more lethal every year, this study becomes extremely crucial for us to understand how personal behavior and practices can have a major impact on our exposure to pollution. And this unique study done by Dyson brought solid proof as to just how much pollution we live with every day and everywhere around us.